Yo. Trying to get my mic on, y'all. Alright. Sorry about that. Now we can continue shiny hunting, y'all. Yeah. So we're hunting shiny Beldum. Pokemon Unbound, y'all. See if we can get it in this stream. What y'all think? Let's get it. No luck yet. I'm at least a few hundred in, probably almost 1,000 Beldum encounters. And so I really want to play this Pokemon Unbound game. But I want to do a shiny only. So currently I am hunting for my starter. So yeah. Yo. It's pretty shiny, y'all. Yep. Looking for a shiny. Cause I really want a shiny. Cause I gotta have a shiny. Everything is shiny. Looking for a shiny. Cause I gotta have a shiny. Man, I need a shiny. Everything's shiny. When I look behind me, think I see a Snivy. But I gotta check the IVs. And its nature was naive. Looking for a shiny. Everything is, man. Cause I'm looking for a shiny. Gotta have a shiny. Looking for a shiny. Cause I really want a shiny. Everything is shiny. So I gotta have a shiny. Looking for the shiny. Cause I really want a shiny. Cause I gotta have a shiny. Everything is shiny. When I look behind me, think I see a Snivy. But I gotta check its IVs. Its nature was naive. looking for a shiny, cause I really want a shiny. So I gotta have a shiny. Everything is shiny. When I look behind me, think I see a snivy, and his nature was naive. Now I gotta check the ivy. Let's get it, y'all. I screwed up. Yeah, y'all, so I'm screwed. Literally gotta restart the game. Because it's bullshit. This is some bull. Yep, so here we go. Sorry, y'all. Accidentally, I had to restart it. I have to restart Unbound because I messed up my save states. Stupid mistake, y'all. Sorry, stupid mistake. But here we go. So we can see what we're gonna do. Choose hair color. I have to choose a character, so we'll just go with my skin tone, I guess somewhere near there. I like this hair color for me. Oh man, let me go back. Choose a skin tone. This intro was kind of long too, dude. What jacket am I gonna go with, y'all? We're gonna go with yellow or something? What are we gonna go with? You guys, comment below. I could go with blue, I could go with green, and I could do like alright, this green. I'm gonna go with blue for real. To match. Oh, white. Yeah, this is who I'll play as. We'll say Sprig is the name. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Is this your name? Yes, this is my name. First time playing Unbound, I think so. No, I'm not using any of these. No. Not really. I don't know about easy. Maybe normal. I'll switch it to normal. Do you know about the common type matchups? Yes, I do. Do you know about the types the majority of Pokemon such as Gliscor being at the ground and flying types? Yes, I do. Are you looking for a casual gameplay experience without worrying too much about battles? No, I'm not. Any new Pokemon for you? Yes, I am. You know about EVs? Yes, I do. Are you grinding for EVs? If the situation calls for it, yes. I don't want expert. Higher difficulty means I'll do expert, vanilla. We'll do difficult. Yes. Okay. Feel free. Okay. Would you like to enable an optional hard level cap? After levels are reached, this will prevent your Pokemon from gaining any more XP. Until the next month. We won't do that. No. Okay, let's get it. Yeah, I hear the story of this game is really good, so I actually can't wait to actually get to play through it when I find my starter. Actually, we'll see. Hoopa. I'm gonna try to get all the shiny legendaries, but let's see. The blue shiny Hoopa in this game. That's why my friend, you must go into hiding. I will send your Pokeball adrift amidst the waves. You will surely be safely lost at sea than if you were to remain with me. If I'm wrong and nothing happens, I'll call you back. But if this is to be our final time together, protect my son. If he is even in danger and in turn, should the wrong sort try to force your true power, then trust him to protect you. Farewell, my good friend. Okay. Guess that's Hoopa's trainer, friend. We'll figure it out though. 15 years later, Hoopa washes up on the beach. Alright, how can I fulfill Grandpa's wish? If I cannot catch a single Pokemon. I promised him I would finish the war, but right now I cannot even begin to fathom the possibility. Whatever should I do? I don't know what you should do. A Pokeball here now. This Pokemon, it can't be. Hoopa, haha. It appears Grandpapa engulfed the land. Pokemon Unbound. Beautiful opening. Okay, let's see. Poopa shows up in my room. I'm going to What the? How did you get in here? Quick, scientist. What are you standing around for? I'm in the warehouse. Wow. Zeph is going to freak out when he hears about this. Hoopa. I like Hoopa. Hoopa's a cool Pokemon. Or as a cool legendary, I guess. It's not Mew, but it's cool. I like his theme with the rings. It's pretty cool. And were you the one responsible for bringing him here? I do not know what you wanted him for, but you have been a repeated nuisances ever since I found you on that beach last year. I may not be your true guardian, but I am your trainer now. And as your trainer, I order you to cease these immature antics of yours now. Wait. Now that I think about it, I could work with this. Hey, who do you think you are? Do you think you can get away with keeping me locked up in here? You'd better let me through right now, or you're gonna feel my wrath. Back off, kid. I am under strict order. So scram unless you want to feel my wrath. Wow. Smart choice. Keep far away from this door and you won't regret it. Who are you? Pretty sure I was by myself when they threw me in here. Sprig, huh? And you're saying you got sucked in here by a magic portal? That's pretty dramatic entrance. Hey, those closed. Do you live in Frozen Heights? I just moved here, but I guess I never stopped by to say hi. Say, how about we buddy up and look for a way out together? The door back there is a bust with that guard in the way. Oh yeah, I guess I should introduce myself, partner. My name is... What's your name? I'm just gonna go simple. Call you X. Yes, his name is X. My name is X. I'm looking for my parents, and I thought these people would have a lead on them, and well, you can see they hate it when people go snooping. Anyway, we better start looking for another exit, so let's move. Come on, Sprig, let's find another way out of here. Oh, another way. Gotta find some Pokemon. Did you hear that, Sprig? It sounded like some Pokemon trapped in that cage over there. Let's go check it out. Yes, we're gonna break the lock. The cage door swung open. There's a Gibble, a Larvitar, and a build. Here we go. If we each take one and put them in these Pokeballs I picked up, we can use them to attack the guard. And escape. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and choose a Pokemon. Okay. This is where I'm gonna use my save state. to be able to shiny hunt this build. Here we go. Nope. It's a brave nature, not shiny. A little laggy, but it's alright. Here for the content. It's a 10. I'm actually already a few hundred resets in here, so a few hundred. Restart the game. Rash nature, not shiny. Not shiny, lax nature. And as you can see, these are different buildings. The nature is changing, so that's how you know the process is in effect. Yep. Docile nature. Here shiny. The shiny brave nature. Bold nature. Adamant nature. Naughty by nature. Hey man, y'all comment y'all favorite Pokemon or something, man. We do top 5. My favorite number 1, Umbreon, bro. Umbreon is sick. A lot of people say Umbreon is overglazed, you know, overhyped. I don't really think it's overhyped. It's got the yellow ring. You got it. First of all, it's just a great design of a Pokemon, right? So you have black on yellow, yellow on black, and the rings light up. You know what I'm saying? So you get the light up rings with the red eyes. Come on, dude, it's sick. Y'all know Umbreon is sick. Y'all know Umbreon is sick, dude. Umbreon, you know, it's one of my favorites. But I have a few. I got a top 5 to 10 Pokemon that I really like after Umbreon. So it's really like a handful that are my favorites. Yeah. I don't want that. It's not shiny. Shine for me, shine for me. Lax nature. I don't need lax. Calm nature. Yup. I would say Infernape is definitely probably in my top 5 favorite. Typhlosion as well. I'm not gonna lie, I love Typhlosion, man. I don't really care about none of that extra stuff that people talk. I love Scizor, Hydreigon. Come on, what are we doing? Gen 5 has so many good ones. So many good ones, man. Good Pokemon designs. I mean, because you gotta think about it, like, when Gen 5 debuted, y'all, it was kind of like a different feeling to it. Almost felt like a Digimon type of, like, they took a Digimon type of approach, like, you know what I'm saying? It just felt like it just felt different, bro. It just felt different. Like they took a different approach. And I thought, bro, I was so excited when Gen 5 came out. So excited. I thought it was just I liked every single Pokemon in Gen 5. Now the elemental monkeys are the only ones that I'm iffy on. Like I'm like, no, they're okay. The elemental, the elemental monkeys. Those are the only ones that's kind of like ass. Every other mon in Gen 5 is like sick. Even Lipard, Salk and some people don't like Salk and Throw, but I like them. Like I like the design. Them being like a martial arts, you know. And I like Throw. You know, I actually hatched a shiny one not too long ago. Pokemon Shield. So yeah, man, I like Throw, man. I like Salk. I like all of them really. In Gen 5. Most of Gen 5 Pokemon are pretty good. Not gonna lie. Hasty nature. Y'all also want to know what I know? What I realized recently, or what I found out, is that the Gen 6 anime, Gen 6 is pretty good. Like, anime, like, it's pretty good. I didn't get to see that one because of the lag. I didn't get to see what was showing. Yeah, Gen 6 is pretty decent. I watched the anime and it's actually not bad. The anime is pretty good with Shauna and Serena. I like Shauna and Serena's characters. I like Shauna, her Ivy, her Venusaur, whatever. And I like Serena. It's cool. I had to watch her Eevee kind of come into this character mature. So you know what I'm saying? I think Gen 6 is kind of underrated. I don't think Gen 6 is better than Gen 5 though. Gen 6, I do not think Gen 6 is better than 5 or 4. But I do think Gen 6 is high. Up there, like it might even be a top 5 region. Because if you think about it, this would be my top 5 regions, right? Gen 5, Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 4, Gen 2, Gen 2, so that's 3, 5, 4, 2, and right now I'm struggling to whether I would pick 3, Gen 3, or Gen 1 at 4 spot, or Gen 6. Because you could pit Gen 3 at 4, and then you could pit Gen 1 at 5, and that will round out the top 5. And then Gen 6 for me probably would be 6, and then Gen 8, Gen 9, and Gen 7. You could flop for last place. Either or. Gen 9 is not just bad, it's just something missing from it, you know? It's like kind of like it's just like Gen 9 is like having a party and it's all refreshments, right? Just all refreshments, no meal, but rather than a party with actual food like wings, pizza, salad for healthy people, for healthy ones like myself, and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So Gen 9, what I would compare it to like a party with chips, dip, you know what I'm saying? Sodas, shish kebabs, cheese and crackers and stuff like that. That's Gen 9. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry, I don't want to get off track. Keep shining at me. But yeah, so that's how I felt about Gen 9. I just felt like it was something missing with Gen 9. I feel like Gen 9 is like vanilla ice cream, which is very good. My favorite ice cream, but you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's okay to give us chocolate ice cream. Like Gen 5 was chocolate ice cream. You get what I'm saying? Gen 5 was Gen 4 was chocolate ice cream. Gen 5 was strawberry ice cream. So yeah, like that's really what they kind of, it's like I don't know what their goal was. I think it's to still, we know that Pokemon still wants to have reach with the younger community, like with younger age groups. So I felt like at the same time of trying to they made a region kind of like to be able to keep the kids in tune, and as well as older people who like to play. But Gen 10 just has to be better, because I feel like Gen 10 is fix my mic. Dang. Here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, so what I was saying was, I lose my train of thought. Generation 10. It really has to be better, because Generation 10 is going to be a staple. It can be kind of like showing us what Pokemon is going to be for the future, or what we can expect, if we can expect better, or if we should have just expect what Pokemon has been giving us. I think Gen 10 is going to solidify what that is. Or should we keep expecting higher quality from Pokemon? You know what I'm saying? That's what Gen 10 will show. Because if Gen 10 does not reach that, if Gen 10 does not show improvement in quality of gameplay, or whatever, better just just a better experience with playing the game, then I think that Pokemon is going to start going on the decline soon here. If they don't show improvement, if they show that, because we see Legends EA, and we see Legends EA is good, but it's not a huge step up. It doesn't look like it's going to be a huge step up in gameplay, overall gameplay from what we have recently got. It's be kind of like somewhat similar. You know what I'm saying? That's what ZA looks like it's going to be. Somewhat similar to what we got, and maybe a little bit, just a little bit. It looked like they did a little bit improvement. It did look like they do have a little bit improvement with ZA, and so what's really going to what's really going to be telling about ZA is the mechanics and the overall experience of gameplay. That's what's going to be important for ZA in order for it to make an impact, a heavy impact, especially as if it wants to hit as hard as that hit, then it's going to have a really good experience of gameplay and a really good story. Because if it doesn't have those things, because the people are already fishing for a reason to just drag Pokemon, and it's not, and I don't blame any of the community, because I understand what they're trying to do, trying to light a fire under Pokemon. They're not trying to. If we keep accepting what they're giving us, we're kind of we're basically not letting them know that we want improvement, and we just keep accepting whatever they want to give us. So I understand where the community comes from at times when expressing themselves. It here's what it is, man. I hope we get better. I hope we get better with Gen 10. Gen 10 has to hit, and I'm hoping it hits. ZA has to be decent. It has to be good. Hoping it's good, because if ZA is not good, they're gonna drag that, and then I don't know. It's just we won't be going into Generation 10 with a good feeling if they don't perform well with ZA and Champions as well. Because you got to remember, Champions is still on the table, still going to be released next year, probably before Generation 10 games. We'll get Champion, and so we'll see about that as well. Alright, we back. Damn, my bad. Dang it. Alright. So. Alright. Do I want to give a nickname? No. Yeah. Yeah, so we got back-to-back classic during that run from Pokemon. Then we got Gen 6 games, which I didn't play, but like when I look at the games, like they seem like they're pretty good. And the Alola games don't seem like they were bad either. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They seem like they were decent games. But I wouldn't rank them. There's no way they could be over Black and White, bro. No way, bro. You just had to be there, bro. Like, you just had to be there during those times. If you were there, then you know. I mean, just from just when they came out, just to them being called, just to them being called Black and White, right? Just from them being called Black and White, you know, then like, bro, stupid, bro, stupid. They went stupid, bro, with Black and White, bro. From the opening of the game, from like the first gen to the whole game, and play from the rivals, Sharon and Bianca, right? Sharon and Bianca, yeah, it just made the game feel special, man. Yeah. Yes, I want to give a nickname to Belden. Man. Okay, we're back with the music though. Yes, sir. What's your favorite gym? Pokemon. If we get an Egyptian region, that would be cool. Egyptian. They're saying Greece. That would be cool too, the island thing. That'll be cool though. They gotta level it up. But if you notice, man, let me get it again. But every generation they do something different. So with what was it? Starting it. What they do in 7? I know with Gen 8, they started with the wild area. And then Gen 9, and then Legends Arceus, it was kind of like in the. So, regions with the travel that happened there. My mic, sorry y'all. I just keep messing it up. But give me a nickname. Will I build them today? Thank all of y'all for stopping by, man. It's pretty shiny, man. I just be playing Pokemon shiny hunting, man. Just be talking. That's all. There's nothing much. Nothing crazy. That's all it is, y'all. We got a sprig for naive nature. Man, I sprig. I built them. Yeah, man. Calm nature. Has anybody got the Switch 2 though? If y'all got the Switch 2, anybody who plays this back, comment. How y'all liking it? Man, pretty good. I hear it's supposed to over, it's even better than the Steam Deck, is what I'm hearing as far as performance. If that's true, then this could be like if that's true, it must be kind of like a PC at the same time, huh? Kind of like a mini PC. If it's something like a Steam Deck. But what I've been looking at recently is the Rogue Acer. What is it? The Acer Rogue Ally. That thing looks nice. That thing is sick. So, let's see. Yeah. Can do all kind of stuff on that. From what I hear. Like like a real mini PC. So. Or the Legion Lenovo, but I think those are pieces of technology that could last you like a decade plus, depending on what you need and what just the way you live your lifestyle, or if you want if you like newer things, and you just might level up. But me, I still got my Switch 1, Switch Lite, so that's what I use, and it's cool. I don't have a problem with it. I'll probably want the Switch 2, soon, but we give it like around this time now, because it's gonna be way cheaper next year, way cheaper. By the time Gen 10 comes out, we'll probably have to get the Switch 2. So until they force us to get Switch 2, I'm pretty sure a lot of us are gonna hold on for the Switch 2. So we absolutely probably have to get it. I know I am. Does it make sense? If I can play Legends GA on my Switch 1, I'll just do that. If I can play Champions on Switch 1, I'll just do that. But yeah. Yeah. But Gen 10 is probably going to be a Switch 2 exclusive for sure. Batman. Then following that, probably going to get remakes. Man, I wonder what remakes they're working on next though, man, because whatever they're doing, they already have it mapped out probably. I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure they know the hype behind Gen 5 and Gen 2 as well. I mean, those are the only pretty much ones that make sense right now for them to do. But who would only know? But if it does happen, then all these leakers are going to come out like, oh, we told you guys years ago, you guys didn't leak. Well, really cool did, he did hint towards a black and white remake. Well, he didn't really hint towards it. He kind of like posted, I think it was a riddle of like a killer whale or something like that, a worker. And so it's like, if it does come out one day that, oh, they are working on it, they're gonna be, oh, cool, was right. He could have been right, Who knows? Could have been right. But I feel like it's just so many things that the leakers get wrong. But it's just like, I don't believe anybody's a real leaker. Like a real leaker. Like, I believe real leakers they're quiet because If they get blown up, if the real leakers get blown up, they'll, it can lead to all type of legal trouble. So what they do is they dump the information to other people who kind of like claim to be leakers, and they'll take the information and they'll bring it forth. But the thing about that is, if you're not the actual leaker, if you're not the one that's actually getting this information, through however you're getting it, whether it's hacked, or whatever. Or I even have a theory that some of these leakers even might work for Pokemon Company, but that's just a thought. But yeah, but the actual leakers who feed this information off, they're the ones who know all the true works and the true projects that's going on behind the walls of Pokemon. But though all those projects are not going to come to fruition, so if they tell a leak or something that they give a leak of information that they ended up getting, but it was just a thought that Pokemon or idea that Pokemon had, and then the leaker comes out and they put it out, see what I'm saying, and it just ends up not happening. And it's like, oh, you kind of like, oh, you told us this, you told us that, and it's like, well, it could have, the information could have been actually viable, because it could have been actually an idea that Pokemon had that they just didn't go through with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe that some of these leaks are that we actually don't see. It could have been ideas that were actually in the works that just didn't happen. Or, because they did, when the leaks came out of that one game with, where it was kind of like a PvP game where they were riding on the shoulders of the Decidueye and Garchomp. In that game, I guess what it turned into was Pokemon Champions. So, they're, I don't know, they're getting information from somebody who's a viable source. It's just some of the information that they're given doesn't always, they just keep looking. But some of these guys, some of the leakers just flat out just ride the wave of what's happening at the moment. So that's just what the community of Pokemon just is. And the thing about it is, man, we haven't even heard Pokemon say anything about Generation 10. We don't even know. We don't even know what's going to happen. We don't even know if it's coming out next year. It could be 2027. For all we know, we could be getting remakes next year. It's an idea. Because we got champions coming. But because Legends EA is releasing in early October, what is it, 16th? So mid-October. Because it's releasing mid-October, something tells me we're either getting champions. We're probably going to be getting champions spring next year, or before spring. We'll probably be getting champions before the next Pokemon World tournament. It could be. So, and then we're probably gonna have a Pokemon. There's gonna be a Pokemon Present in July. And there's probably gonna be another Pokemon Present in November or December. Probably more information about the champions, and we might get Gen 10 announced late this year, or I'm thinking Pokemon Day 2026 is what I'm thinking, but who knows. But if we don't get an announcement about Gen 10 Pokemon Day 2026, I mean, we might not even get Gen 10 next year. We might get it the year after. Who knows? The Pokemon, they just do whatever they want to do. They don't stick to a plan. Anyway, they'll just come out the blue just with a 360, something nobody's seen coming. You know what I'm saying? It might not be a Gen 10. It might be something else. I mean, it's probably, obviously, it's going to be a Gen 10. But, no. Still. Let's go. So we got a Pokemon Presents in July though, so, or is it June? Yeah, July. So yeah, we'll just see what that holds up. I'm thinking we get new megas. Cause what would there be a Presents for, like, other than more ZA information? Because what would be July, August, September. So that would be 3 months away at that point from release. So we'll probably be getting some type of new information, some type of new gameplay, type of new something. We get something. I mean, I don't know why we would just be having the Presents in July. But Pokemon do whatever. They're saying Champions probably is going to be pay to win. I don't think it's going to be pay to win. Is Unite pay to win? Because if it is, then maybe. You know, so I hope not. I hope it's not pay to win. I don't see how it would be. Would they make people pay for gimmicks? Have extra gimmicks? But what if you can unlock them and you can unlock the gimmicks, and if you get a certain amount of wins, what if you get, but then what if somebody else can just come and pay for it and they just have, I get it. Yeah, it would make the game a little bit, yeah, I hope not. Hope it's not pay to win. Because that would be the worst thing. They got a good concept on their hand for Champions though. It was really good. You know, from the trailer looked really good. The guy going in the TV. You know, then they showed terrestrialization versus I think Mega Evolution they showed. Here's stuff. Another thing, hoping that we don't have to, that we can actually use more than one gimmick per battle. Because if, uh, you know, Z moves or terrestrialization with Mega Evolution, or vice versa, dude, bro, that's gonna be like OP, bro. That's gonna be crazy, crazy. Like just the combinations of like turns, like things that can happen. It just will be like, it'll be like, it's just no ceiling, I guess to say. No ceiling on the opportunity of plays that you can pull off. I like terrestrialization though. I think it's a good gimmick. I think that wait. There you go. Okay. So yeah. So terrestrialization is kind of like, it's good for real, because you can terrestrialize your Pokemon into a type that it is weakness. So once you terrestrialize into that type, it's like you negate that weakness, and you can still use the move, the same moveset that affect the opposing weakness that you have. So I like this. Okay, it's over Z moves. It might even be over Dynamax, Gigantamax, and Max. It's probably right under Mega Evolution. Naive nature. Quirky nature. Yeah. Wonder what the next gimmick is gonna be though. The next gimmick. You wanna give it a name to this building? I'm thinking they already got Mega Evolution. What else can they do? I don't know, man. It could be giving new. It could be a gimmick that gives new forms. I don't know what it could be though. I just didn't like terrestrialization, how it had the little crown. I think it's kind of weird. If they would have took away the little light bulb thing, if they would have just made it turn to a crystal, would have been way better. It would have looked better. And they would have just crystallized the Pokemon. It was just like you didn't have to. Like, I think they was trying to think too hard into it by putting a little design around the head. All they had to do was literally just crystallize the Pokemon itself, and it could have just turned crystal as a terrestrialization. It could have been whatever type. They could have made it like different colors, but you know that's all he had to do. No. you know, whatever. Whoever designed it, whatever. You know, kind of like the crystal onyx that we seen in the episode of the anime. Could have just did it just like that, and then boom, that would have been explained while we had a crystal onyx. My favorite, I think it was with my fan. It might be both of them. This one was cool, but Battle Frontier was the one. So I got that one ranked pretty high, and then I really like in the X and Y series. I would probably, after I finish that one, I'll probably have that one ranked pretty high. I watched Journeys. I didn't really like. I wouldn't rank that one pretty high as the other ones though. I think it was decent. It wasn't bad. It's not bad. It wasn't bad. It was cool. But it wasn't like, it was just something about it. Something about it. And Dom X and Y's anime, it is good. Gen 4 either. I think Gen 2 had a decent anime as well as 1, but they weren't some of my favorites though. The original one was pretty good. The one with Gary and Ash had that epic battle. Blastoise vs Charizard. It's some moments in Pokemon that I'll just forever remember. Like that battle. Where Charizard crushed Blastoise. It's like, dude, how that can... when I'm a kid, I was thinking like, how can Charizard be Blastoise? Like, that's just not right. So, like, you know, but anything is possible. Pokemon. Like, it actually got me irritated because I'm like, bro, just Charizard just doesn't beat Blastoise. We know, just Hydro Pump. One Hydro Pump from critical hit, it's over for Charizard. Man. But hey, Charizard picked him up, did that Sky Attack, dude. Like, he tried to kill Blastoise, didn't he? Dropping him on his head like that, tried to break Blastoise's neck. I was like, dang, like, even when I was a kid, I was like, dang, I knew that hurt. He tried to kill Blastoise. Like, you ever think that, like, man, like, Pokemon is kind of like, it's almost like in a childy way, but it's kind of like gory, like, you know, kind of like, cause you gotta think about it, these Pokemon just trying to like kill each other. Like, kind of funny. When you think about it, it's like, I'm surprised PETA hasn't came for Pokemon. For animals would be cause like, dude, you got this, you know what I'm saying, you got this mouse. Oh, okay. Check. You still alive? Okay, what? The laptop froze there. Let me see. Yep, you're still good. Well, they gonna miss your sign now. closer. Gentle nature. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, so like I was saying, I'm surprised Pokemon, nobody has never said anything to Pokemon about animal cruelty. You got, they said you got a Pikachu, a mouse, sitting here hurling thunderbolts, you know what I'm saying, at another Pokemon who is depicted as an animal, you know what I'm saying, like you got Pokemon like Tauros, bull, like, you got all type of Pokemon, cats, you know what I'm saying, and these Pokemon are harmony each other. It's funny though. Straight like, if Pokemon was real, how would that work? How would these, like how would you just pick a Pokemon up after it gets electrocuted and just take it to the Pokemon Center and just hit hills? You know? How could a Pokemon take how could a Roserade in real life, would a Roserade be able to sustain? Like how would that work? We couldn't have Pokemon who Charizard at their, you know what I'm saying, at their control. No, you can't give people a Charizard. You gonna give people a Charizard? You gonna give people a Metagross? Are you gonna give somebody a Rayquaza? No, you can't do that, bro. It's gonna be the end of the world. It's gonna be a world war. It's just gonna be all out madness if people have Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just gonna see madness. Cause ain't nobody taking a flamethrower at point blank range from a Charizard. That's just not happening. You're not taking a Pikachu Thunderbolt close range. It's just so that's crazy. But I understand like how Ash always be taking hits, Pokemon. And, you know, they were saying it was a theory that Ash himself was a Pokemon, and I started to think, I'm like, yo, because like let me, and I'm not sure if I remember right, but I think one episode Ash got caught a Pokeball, but I'm not sure. But I know for a fact like Ash was always capable of taking Pokemon hits. And his mom, she's isn't her partner Pokemon a Mr. Mime, right? But it was now this is kind of next level, but it was saying there's like theories of this Typhlosion type of thing going on with Mr. Mime and Ash's mom, and it's like I don't know, it's crazy because Ash, he never ages, right? And that's kind of crazy, but we know that age is a thing in Pokemon. Like it's like people age in Pokemon, like, but Ash himself never, like his universe, whatever his universe is, it never actually ages. You know what I'm saying? So something there. It's something about that we see that Liko and Roy can age. They're in a Pokemon universe. As their universe must be different than Ash's universe. You know what I'm saying? something something is up with Ash's universe, and I believe that we'll find out what it is in the future. But you know, Pokemon, they're kind of funny because they actually in the episode they did the kind of this teaser thing where they had that Ash was gonna meet up with his father, right? But it didn't. See, this is so weird. Pokemon is like weird. I think they kind of like they like to antagonize the fans, because what sense, what excuse me, yeah, what sense in the world? The heck? Fix my mic. Right. So what sense would it make for you to have Ash potentially be about to meet his dad? Like he's like they were supposed to meet at a place, and you put this in the episode, so you made it clear to us that he has a dad, but he doesn't meet him, and like what, like that's just kind of weird. And Pokemon, they seem kind of like technical with everything that they do. I feel like they had to do it for a reason. Like, what was the reason that they brought his dad up and to life? Because we had no sign of his dad, but he's supposed to meet his dad. And, you know, it just it didn't happen for some reason. Like, that's kind of odd. That's weird. Why would you even, like, you didn't even have to do that. We could have just left his dad out the episode. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Could have left his daddy out. But they must have wanted to do it for a reason. They wanted us to know that Ash's dad is out there somewhere. That's what they wanted us to know, I guess. So, I don't know, maybe in the future we'll meet Ash and his dad and all that. And we'll see what, because they have to explain this Ash thing. Like, they have to bring it around full circle. I'm pretty sure they will. Probably by Gen 20. Because Pokemon is just going to keep going and going and going and going. Because there's just so much money to be made with it. Pokemon, Gen and Shield, highest Gen, you know, stop it or just end it. To be honest, after Gen 5, I thought they were going to, like, it was just so, like, it's just, I thought, just being a kid. After this, the sure wasn't done. Here we are, Gen 9, Gen 10 in the works. So. Gen 10. Things about Gen 9, speaking of it, it's kind of like the textures, but the textures wasn't all that bad. Just I don't know. It was kind of like the gameplay. Like, if they would have, like, Sword and Shield plays clean, like, it, like, if they could have did it like that, but just like Legends EA, they would have made it. They would have just did that from the jump. Then Gen 9 just could have been so much better. Also, the Pokemon was weird. Like, the theme was weird. It's good. It's a good. I guess guess like people give a nickname to I guess Pokemon Gen 9, because it's some people's favorite. Like some people are like Gen 9 is my favorite. Like so I guess it's like all about how you personally feel about it. If you like it or not. Or some people like it. I'm in the middle on it. I'm in the middle on it. Like I like it, and there's some things about it that's just like they could have did so much better. Like the open world itself, like I like the theme of it. But like just like a lot of people say, man, it could have been more lively. Like the Switch 2, on the Switch 2, there people are showing it and how it's more like it's a lot more Pokemon showing up. And just making it feel more alive. And that's good. I've seen it, but it's still Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You know, it's still just like in the Switch. This one is just, it's still Scarlet and Violet. It just, you know, the upper, it looks better and it's more Pokemon. But it's still Scarlet and Violet enhanced. So it needs something new, and it can't be like Scarlet and Violet. Like the whole school theme, I think it's cool, but it was not for everybody. That type of theme is just not gonna be for everybody. And we take it back to the roots of Pokemon. Take it back to the roots. You know? Bud to the bud collecting days that started Pokemon. Cause that's the thing, man. Pokemon can't forget where it came from. When a franchise forgets where it came from, where it all started, that's when everything goes downhill. And Gen 10 is just gonna show up when we on the uprising. We can't go down here. But they're gonna come with a new theme, new something that makes it a seller. Like that's gonna grasp people toward. Like with Gen 9, it was open world thing that made people, okay, we gotta buy it, we gotta see the open world experience about. Gen 8, it was the wild area, you know. The wild area was the theme. So yeah, they're gonna do something with Gen 10, whether it's Sky, whether it's underworld. It might be an underwater region. Yep. Oh. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so we might get an underwater region, like we might get it in Atlantis, because there's been reports that we are supposedly be getting a dive mechanic back. The dive mechanic, which is okay. That sounds good. Okay, that's one that could pull people in. That's a theme that could pull people in. and they were saying, okay, so it's based on the Greek gods. Okay, then well that makes sense. Poseidon is the water, Zeus. You know, it kind of has like this islandy theme. It's like a Greek thing, and it kind of like, okay, so that's like, okay, I can see it being like some type of underwater region. Like that wouldn't surprise me. That would be a good idea though, I think. And then the land this type of form to where you got a region, you can have a region underwater and a region out of water. Make it like that. Oh, that would be sick. It could be like a Kanto Johto type of thing. Dang. Pokemon ain't going that far with it. Plug my phone in. Yes, I will take build them. Oh damn. Sorry. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, man, so that's what they could, man, if they do an underwater region and pull it off. Pokemon, if you just watch it, an underwater region would be something crazy, like, and you can do the island region as well, but you can do both of them and just have like different like objectives, different challenges for them both, and it'll be cool because like, but they could also, you know, in Pokemon, because if they're doing a Greek goddess type of thing, like a god type of thing, they could even have like a sky or region somewhere in the sky, like in the Olympic clouds or some type of like world, like in the clouds, like how the Greek gods had their like what they had, the little temple there or something. I don't know where. I'm not educated on the Greek mythology, but so they just can't be lackluster, and not with that one. Because then it's going to be like, so we're not going to be probably getting much better in the future. But think about it. Because Gen I just felt like something that they just gave us. It wasn't something that was just like, it felt like it was something that they had to get out. Gen I. Like, it was something that was on there, like, bored of, okay, we have all these ideas and we're gonna do them one at a time. And we just, now, Gen I, I'm just gonna do this with the school. Orange Academy. Orange Academy. So, but Pokemon Violet though, it felt like it was always, it just felt like that could have been a game a while ago. So out of all, I'm gonna keep it honest, man. Sword and Shield and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are like the same level, right, to me, neck and neck. Because Scarlet and Violet does a lot of things better, but Sword and Shield does things better. You know what I'm saying? Does things better, so it's like they're both right there. Legends Arceus is just better than them both. So it is. It is. pop up whenever it does. Whatever day, I would just stream once a day to see if I can get a shiny. I'm doing crystal clear too, so you know, hopefully we'll be able to get shinies on stream live soon. Got me react so I can react live to a shiny. Yeah. Top 5 favorite shinies, y'all. Comment. Top 5. Unbound definitely in my top 5 for shinies. As well as, you know, a shiny I really like, Hydreigon. Hydreigon. Because the green with the 3 heads makes it look sick. When it has the green, it's just like a monster. Like a real, like green could be its real color. That's what it look like. Green looks really nice on it. But you know what the other shiny you know what shiny I like? And not a lot of people like? It's Druddigon. Yeah, Druddigon shiny is pretty decent. It's kind of cool though, sick. And I like Druddigon design overall. I think it's a sick Pokemon with the blue head. I mean, some of the sickest design overall. Look, Dragon type. You got Hax, Hydreigon, Druddigon. Got a, you know, Reshiram, Zekrom. Come on, bro. Reshiram and Zekrom. Sick. Reshiram and Zekrom, bro. Zekrom has a really good shiny too, where it like kind of like turns to a charcoal black with the green like ring on his tail. Ooh. Talk about a good shiny. See, some shinies can be subtle. Some shinies can be subtle. You know another shiny that I like that not too many people probably like is what's called Linoon, but the Jotonian Linoon, yeah, the Jotonian Linoon, man. It turns orange from the brown. I actually really like it though. Yeah, it's like the orange. I like Absol as well. It turns orange. Who do I actually like? See, and the thing about it is Dragonite. I like Dragonite, but I be stuck on if I really like the shiny. I like it shiny. Dragonite. I like it shiny with the green and purple. But it's just so many green shinies, like, that's just good. Like, might even be better than Dragonite. Like Scizor, Espeon to me, Teddy Ursa, not Ursaring. Ursaring kind of like mid. I don't like the green on Ursaring, but Teddy Ursa, ooh, that's a nice shiny right there. Who else? Green shinies. Druddigon. Druddigon I think is better than Dragonite. Hydreigon better. better green. Shoot, Tyranitar. But it's already green, but trying to think green shiny. Say Scizor. Who else? I don't know. But yeah. So Dragonite's cool. I like of course everybody likes Metagross shiny. Of course that's why I'm hunting it. Sassy nature, no sass. No sass for that. Modest nature. Modest nature good. Special attack up. Another word. Serious nature. What? Loading. Let's go. Yeah. Grimmsnarl from Generation 8, pretty good shiny with the white and pink. Yeah, that one's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. It's because I don't like a whole lot of pink shinies. I think pink is like, for shinies, like overrated. Like, a lot of them just as much as green. But I think that Grimmsnarl one is cool. It's got the pink hints with the like white body. That joint was crazy. That joint really good. But you know, but I'm not gonna lie, Generation 8 has a decent Pokedex. That's why I like Sword and Shield a little bit. I like the Pokedex overall. It's not bad. Better than Gen 9. I like Gen 9. I like a few. It's a few Pokemon from Gen 9 that I like, really like. So we got Cyclizar that I really like. We got Cerulege. I really like. Sprigatito and Mousecrata. I really like. No, Floragato was like peak, like top tier, like middle stage. Like I don't care what nobody say. Like Floragato was a really good one, bro. Like they did it with Floragato, and it's good. Like Floragato reminds me of like one of my favorites middle stages, Monferno. So like, you know what I'm saying, like it kind of gives me like a Monferno vibe, like a cool middle stage type of vibe. But you know who else I like as a middle stage? A lot of people like. Well, some people might like it, but Braixen. Yeah, Braixen is I think probably Braixen has a really good design. It's Delphox that I can't really get with. See, but that's the thing about some starters. It's like you might like the first stage and the second one, but you might not like the third, or you might like the third stage and then you might not like the first, the second, or you might like the third and first, but you might not like the middle. And that's how it is with me and a couple of Scorbunny is one of them that I just like. Scorbunny is cool. Like if we talking about a starter, oh, you want to talk about a starter Pokemon? Okay, Scorbunny cool. Even Raboot is cool. But Cinderace, bro, Cinderace just look like, to me, like it could be on a cereal box. Like it could be in a box of like Reese's, like a box of Cheerios. You know what I'm saying? A box of like, you know, one of those General Mills off-brand box. That's like Cinderace is like a mascot for that. So it's just like, it's cool. Like it has a cool vibe, a theme, like the soccer ball theme. But it's just I don't know. They could have did. They just could have made it more menacing. I think I might kind of like it. But people can say the same thing about Masquerada. But I actually kind of like the design, overall design of Masquerada with the masquerade type of mage theme going on. But Masquerada is cool. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say like it's my overall favorite, but I like it. It might be top 3 for me overall. But Florigado, one of the best, one of my favorite Pokemon, the best. Sprigatito pretty good too. But yeah. Braixen is nice. Even Fennekin is good, bro. Like Fennekin is a good starter actually. Like Gen 6 might be underrated, bro. Even if we talk Gen 6 has some of the best, I just don't think people like to admit it because it's Gen 6, you know. But come on, Chespin has a great design. It's just Quilladin has a good design. Chestnut really like trio for once. Like they have one trio where all of them are good. From Froakie to Finnegan to Chespin, all of them are good. But it's just down the line. Once they start evolving, it's just they did it again. They blew it. They sold with Chespin. They really did Chespin dirty with Chestnut. I think it's just messed up when you have such a good first stage and second stage evolution, and then bam, they just screw the whole evolution lineup to the point where you can't even really like it. It can't be one of your favorites because they screwed it up with the final evolution. You know what I'm saying? So, but they did that. They did that a few times within the series. Trying to think. But you know the thing, I feel like Quaxley had a lot of potential. And when we saw Quaxley from the leaks, and we're like, oh, that's cool. And well, we already saw Quaxley, but we didn't see the final evolution. This is before Gen 9. And we saw Quackleval, and we saw the how it was supposed to be like. Well, we thought it was going to be like a knight. We saw the headpiece. They had like some type of blurred out, a leaker put like a blurred out image of it. And we saw the headpiece, and it looked like it was going to be like some type of water chicken knight. And we're like, oh, it looked so cool, bro. It looked so cool. And then when we actually got it, it's like, what the literal F, bro? Like, and it's not even a bad design. It's not even a bad design, but it's just like, bro, they sold. They did us dirty. They didn't even have to do that. But Fuecoco is cool. I didn't even get to see it. It clicked so fast. Fuecoco is growing on me. Let me say that. As a starter, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's kind of cool. But I do not like Skeletors. I just don't like it though. It's just weird. Like the little skull on it looks like it gets the George Jefferson. Like it's just like it's Skeletors is okay. I feel like Roy can make it cool. If anybody can make it cool, it's Roy. Because Roy is a lot of people don't like Roy. A lot of people hate on Roy, but I think Roy is cool, man. As a character, as a Pokemon character, I think Roy is cool. I think he has, the style. I think he's better than Go. Okay, Go is kind of like a Go was a likable guy, but he was just like what's the word they use for Go? Like he was just like Go is kind of like skittish, like Roy is more like it's just kind of like aura. Like Roy got a little bit of aura, just from what you can see, just even from a picture. So, I mean, he has to have aura that gave him a shiny Lucario, okay? You know what I'm saying? So they want Roy to have aura. They want him to, yeah. So, I think there's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? He's not Ash. So it's like, and they'll never be Ash. But Liko and Roy, though, I think they're doing a really good job with their character development. You just have to say that. I think they're doing a good job with the character development. Well, I like Liko. I think she goes good. Her character goes good with Sprigatito. I think Roy is good with Crocalure and Lucario. Like he has the aura fitting for him. And I feel like as the series goes on, I feel like Roy could grow into something great as a character. Maybe not as great as Ash was, but as far as battling. What the heck? I didn't even see. Does Liko battle like that? She doesn't seem like somebody. She doesn't seem like, from her aura, she doesn't seem like they make her like a champion or something. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't seem like they'll make her like she's out to be like some type of world champion, Pokemon master. But Roy seems like he can actually be like, actually a renowned battler. You know what I'm saying? I mean, heck, he's got the Mega Lucario, so shoot. I would have liked to see Ash actually have a shiny Pokemon. Too bad. He had the knockout, but that didn't count. But the Pokemon Snap games were so good. They need to make a game in that style, bro. That would be lovely. That would be beautiful. Pokemon. Even the old Snap games on the Nintendo, like whatever they did, Super Nintendo or 64, one of them it was. Man, even those old Snap games were just so good, bro. They were just so good. I think one of them where you could just drive around the train. They had you like in the train, and you just like. And I just remember just like the themes of the Pokemon Snap games, like just seeing how the Pokemon, it basically showed the Pokemon like how they will be in their habitat, and you got to like kind of like just see that. So I don't know, if they made a game kind of like that, that'd be good, man. We just need better, man. We just need better, dog. We just need better. Better. Because Gen 9 wasn't satisfying enough. Because you did so good with Legends Arceus. And it's like with Gen 9, you just kind of like took a step back. Like Not and not by a whole lot. You can take a whole lot of step back, but you take a little step back, half a step back. Uh, Because I remember, bro, playing Legends Arceus for the first time. It gave me that old feeling. Like, it gave me that. It gave me the black and white feeling when I first played it. When I was like 12, 10, 11. When I first played Black and White, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Same feeling I got when I was playing Legends Arceus. That's how. That's what it did to the community, bro. If you were here during the Legends Arceus time, then Legends Arceus is where revamped the Pokemon like name back up to what it is right now, to where people are like back fully invested in it. It was Legends Arceus, bro. Because Gen 8 didn't exactly do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like people, if you want to be real, like, people didn't like Gen 8 at first. Like, even now it's kind of like, okay, people were coming on like, okay, it was really decent if you really look at it, because a lot of people, we still play it today. We still shiny on it. So it was a decent game. And but Legends Arceus, if you was here for the Legends Arceus time, then man, we was up, we was alive. I mean, people we were on stream. People were on stream shiny hunting for hours on Legends Arceus, having competitions, all type of stuff. I mean, getting the alpha shiny is like, it was like the next thing next to sliced bread. Like, you know what I'm saying? Having the alpha shiny is like, it's like the best thing at the thing. Like, at the time, like, if you found the alpha shiny, you found a legendary. Like, that's how it kind of felt. Like, that's what it was during the time of Legends Arceus. Like, the time it was at its peak, about a year ago, a couple years ago, 3 years ago, right before Scarlet and Violet came out. So that's the time that actually got me back into Pokemon, because I'm watching. Like, I could tell you, like, I mean, some of the people that actually got me back in it. One of them was A-Drive. I used to watch A-Drive shiny hunt on Legends Arceus on the stream, and some of his reactions he would just go crazy. So it was just like, kind of just made me kind of like the electricity to me just was transferred, and I just had to get Legends Arceus, bro. And I just just will play for hours, days. Will play for days, excuse me. Just shiny hunting. I remember the first shiny alpha I found, bro. I felt like I found a legendary. It was a shiny. What was the first one? The first one that I hunted for was Ursaring, the shiny alpha Ursaring. And so I used the reset method. Use the reset method where you go to this static spawn location, and before it spawns, you save it, and then when it respawn, you turn it off. Then you see if it respawns as a shiny. If it doesn't, you turn it back off. See if it respawns. Turn it back. Restart. See if it respawns, and if it doesn't, you keep doing that till it's shiny. And so it took me about, I want to say, 600 resets. And then when it shined, bro, I just like it was the same feeling of when you played the first GBA games. So that's the kind of feeling I guess that we all had, cause that's just really what it was during that time. Shiny Hunt was crazy during that time. And everybody was getting involved back in shiny hunting. Cause when I was playing the first black and white when I was a kid, hard gold, soul silver, fire red, leaf green, I wasn't shiny hunting. I was just playing the game for enjoyment. I didn't even really understand what shiny hunting was, to the point where I literally, my first shiny ever when I was a kid. I remember this. My first shiny was a shiny tentacle. I caught it and I released it, bro. I swear. I caught a shiny tentacle. I had like hundreds of hours playing Fire Red. Playing Fire Red, right? And so I had like hundreds of hours just after I beat the game. Caught all the legendaries. I'm just playing for fun as a kid, like because Pokemon was just what I just loved it. So I would play, and I found the shiny tentacle, and I'm like, bro, dude, I didn't like the fact that it looked different than the rest of the tentacle that I had, and I thought it was weird. So I released it, bro, and that's just, bro, like. Bro, it breaks my heart to this day that I did that. But I was a kid, I didn't even know what it was or what it, and like really, I didn't know it was rare or nothing like that. And it was extra rare because that was a full odds game. I think one in like 8,000 or something. So yeah. But when Legends Arceus came out, it was like, dang, like shiny hunting is like, you have to be shiny hunting. If you're playing Pokemon, you have to be doing that. And that's what it was. Everybody shiny hunting. Yeah, and there's still a few shiny alphas that I still want to get to this day. So I still have a reason to even play Legends Arceus because of shiny alphas. And it's crazy that we're not getting alphas back in ZA, bro. Alphas is the best things. It's the next thing to having a shiny legendary, bro. We need alphas. Cause what else? What rare thing are we gonna? There's gonna have to be something rare that we're gonna be hunting in ZA. Whether it's like, I hope we might get shadows back. I hope we get shadow Pokemon back. That would be crazy. Cause it could be something with that little case, that building, the case or people, whatever it's called. We get that back. Always. Oh, I mean, I'll turn the oven on. Yeah. But yeah, maybe get shadows back. Shadows, if you really do, if you can just find like a shadow Pokemon, and if you just keep it as a shadow. If you keep it as a shadow, you didn't have to like switch it back. Or that'll just be a flex to have it as a shadow. And you could just, or that'll be a flex. So it'll just be like having an alpha shiny. But I have about 9 shiny alphas. I got Luxray, Gold Duck, Golden, Ursaring, what's it called? Not Skorupi, but I have the one that Skorupi evolves into. Um, who else do I have? I have Decidueye, Hisuian, Shiny Alpha. Yeah, that kind of was a flex for me. Even though I kind of wish that I kept it as a Shiny Alpha Dartrix. Could have had a Shiny Alpha Dartrix just to have it. But I evolved into Hisuian. Hisuian Decidueye, which is like, it's okay, it's not bad. But I like regular Decidueye better. Regular Decidueye is really good actually. Design wise. We was speaking again about starters. But Dartrix, I don't really like Dartrix actually at all, but and it's not a popular Pokemon, which is why I felt like having it as an alpha would have been kind of like a flex. Like, oh, I gotta have a shiny alpha Dartrix. Whatever. Whatever. With Dartrix, I like Rowlet. Rowlet's good. Litten, it's crazy because I like, it's just like, it's okay, kid, but it's just, but